Today we take a look at a video of Mark Sargent. It's called, So You Want to Change History? Some Pro Tips. So Mark is a historian? Let's see what he has to say this time. Or rather, what lies he is trying to spread.
So you want to change history. A few pro tips.
Blow the man down!
So who will give us pro tips? You, Mark. Are you suddenly a historian?
There is an old saying, may you live in interesting times. I consider myself a student of history. A lot of amazing and interesting things have taken place since our civilization began. But I can honestly say that I have never seen a year like the one we are in now. It appears that every month, the rules to this giant game are being altered, and all the players have been on their heels ever since 2020 began. Our unbroken history goes back about 5,000 years.
No!
Wrong.
Give or take. It doesn't seem like much in the grand scheme of things, especially when scientists start throwing out ideas like the Earth being billions of years old.
No!
Wrong.
Mark, you are ignorant or a liar. Science does not throw out ideas. They come with theories that are well supported by research, investigations, and observations. What do you base your claims on? Let me guess. You say this is proven by the Bible? Which most of the believers on earth do not agree with.
History, as we know it, is just a series of very long chains, each link filled with events that interact and continue. There have been wonderful programs that have delved into this, the most comprehensive being the UK series Connections. What it showed was how fragile the chains of history really are. Even changing one small aspect can create ripples that alter a bigger course dramatically. Turn the wheel of the Titanic just 1 degree an hour earlier, and thousands of people make it to New York without incident. It seems like an obvious choice, and you might make it. Save the Titanic and erase the legend. Not so fast. Have you done your research?
Mark, I doubt you've done your research. Let us hear what lies you intend to spread about this disaster. You flat earthers love conspiracies about tragedies and disasters.
Have you thought about what you might be setting in motion? Or even if you could stop it? A deeper look into the Titanic hints at a British conspiracy, one that started with the sister ship Olympic, how it was involved in a fender bender with a British military vessel, but the British Navy refused to pay for the damages. So the owners of the Olympic did a quick repair, then swapped names with the Titanic, sending her out with the full intention of scuttling the ship, but with no loss of life. It was just a case of simple insurance fraud. They had a large rescue vessel within visual range, but they bailed, like a nervous getaway driver during a bank robbery. And as the Titanic went down, there was no place for the passengers to go, and not nearly enough lifeboats. If you went back in time and changed the ship's course, the captain would have just changed it back. It was always going to hit the ice. That was the plan. If you wanted to change something, you needed to stop the Olympic from hitting the Navy ship. You need to do your homework and make the better choice.
No!
Wrong.
If you investigate your claim, what do you find then? That you spread lies. Olympic was scrapped in 1937. How do we know it wasn't Titanic? Although Olympic and Titanic were almost identical, and were based on the same core design, a few alterations were made to Titanic. Olympic did never get these design changes. In the continuation of the video, Mark addresses his youth and US history. I choose not to include that part of the video. It was enough with the introduction of his video to show that Mark is certainly not a professional in history. On the other hand, something he is professional at is spreading lies and conspiracies. Sometimes when I listen to Mark, I get the feeling of a sect leader. He is not as obvious as the two American Nathans, who constantly tries to find evidence of their crazy theories in the Bible. But in Mark's videos he references the Bible more subtle. I respect that people are believers, no matter what religion they have. But I really dislike when a few people think they have found the right belief and try to force others on it. In the case of Flat Earther, they interpret the Bible in a completely different way than the majority of Christians in the world. In reality, Mark, Nathans and the others have created their own little religion, which also includes a lot of conspiracies. I have an occupational injury. Often when I react to something, I think in pictures. If I watch another debunker's or a flurf's videos, for example, like this one after some good video that Mr. Sensible released, or this one I did after FTFE's debate with the Sleeping Warrior, I often put them on Discord. I thinking about showing them at the end of my videos also. There will also be more music videos with flurfs. Don't forget to vote for the Clown of the Month. Link is in the description. Here comes a quick replay of the candidates.
It is insane. It is insanity to believe that we live in the world with which we've been presented.
This is an egg. This is a parts per million counter. I could apply this technology and I could...
Just like this demonstration of a drone leaving the rotating reference frame of a
I believe they live on Google Earth, so when I go to Google Earth, I don't see when I pull an elevation model.
For local sun under the dome firmament. So take advantage of our beautiful local sun. It kills coronavirus.
We'll be right back after this message. Where there is sea, there be pirates.
Those were the candidates for the Clown of the Month, June. You can vote until July 30th, link in the description. There you can also suggest candidates for the coming months. Do you want to support the channel and help develop it? You can support by becoming a patron or shopping in our store. The pictures you see here on the wall can be found in the shop. You will also find some clothes and other goods. Maybe one of these shirts would suit you. Thanks for watching.